Alright, so you saw the thumbnail and you saw the title, and now you are confused AF because there is a dude with a guitar. But I'm a new YouTuber, so I'm just trying out something different, see if you like it, you know? Maybe we'll keep doing it for future videos, maybe we won't, I'm not sure. But I do hope you stick around because in today's video we're going to be talking about a very creepy side hustle that can make you a little bit of extra money. Alright, guitar, go away. So, my name is Cairo, welcome to the channel. Let me know if that intro totally sucked down in the comments or if you thought it was kind of interesting and fun. Now, we're going to be talking about this side hustle because it's super interesting. They found a gap in the market and they were doing something that retail outlets used to do, and they've kind of put it all online and they're doing it from their bedrooms and they're selling these things that could potentially infest your house and cause you big problems. So what are we actually talking about? We are talking about breeding bugs. So that can be roaches, that can be mealworms, that can be crickets. And they're not for personal consumption, they are for the pet industry. They are to feed your reptiles in particular. How did I stumble upon this multi-legged side hustle? Well, it's Reddit, of course, thank you Reddit. And Vice also stumbled upon this stuff on Reddit and wrote a pretty interesting article as well. Doesn't this title just grab you by the antenna? I mean, how can you not be captivated if you're trying to make a little money on the side by such a captivating title? Now, this sounds like a pretty good side hustle. It doesn't take a lot of money to start. This person is saying it takes less than $50 in supplies. It's also probably hard to mess up because bugs breed really quickly and they breed a lot. The post is also saying that you're essentially the garbage man of the reptile industry because nobody else really likes to breed cockroaches, breed mealworms, breed crickets. And that's why, because other people don't want to do it, that there is a fair amount of money to be made. Now, looking at eBay, you can see loads of different listings for different types of cockroaches, small ones, mediums, large ones at different price points. And clicking through, these sellers are doing crazy numbers, right? This one is selling for $7.50. That is 10 large, giant Madagascan hissing cockroaches. If I saw those in my house, I wouldn't think business opportunity. And several of these sellers are getting amazing feedback. Well, this is just one example, 100% positive feedback. Feedback score 2,125. And as you can see, an array of different buggy boo options. Now, from what I can tell on Reddit and from reading these other articles, it's that this is not really a passive side hustle. You need to be very careful with your insects so that they don't get any parasites, because if they get sick and you feed them to a reptile, that reptile could potentially die, and that is very bad for business. You don't want to be killing your customers' pets, right? Don't do it. So it is quite labor intensive initially, and a lot of these things require volume. So from what I can see in the message boards and online, it's that the cockroaches are possibly a better investment because they're quite easy to breed, and you can get a better price per unit for the cockroaches than you can for something like the mealworms or for the crickets. This couple quoted in the Vice article, they sell a pack for about $25 for 35 roaches, and they're making $12 on that. And in this eBay listing, he is selling these cute little critters for about $10 for 10, so almost $1 a roach, which is pretty good, especially because the food that you need for the roaches isn't as expensive as the markup that you're putting on them. Okay, now, does this sound like a side hustle you might be interested in? Let me know down in the comments, but here are a few tips that I've picked up from what I've been reading and researching online. Number one, pick your bug, right? Do a little bit of your own research online, finding out what bugs are most suitable to the different types of reptiles, because when you're creating your eBay listings, that kind of stuff in the body description will help you with search ranking and ranking on eBay in general. You want to create a listing with beautiful photos of the bugs that you are going to be breeding. Make sure you get the right food and nutrients for those bugs. I know the cliche is that roaches will eat anything, but you can actually find commercial roach food and you give them crystallized water. Specifically for roaches, but probably for the other bugs as well, you need to introduce new roaches into your population every now and then. That reduces the amount of of inbreeding, because inbreeding leads to smaller cockroaches. So if you introduce new ones to the family, then you're going to get bigger cockroaches that you can sell at a premium. Can't believe I'm making a video about this. Shipping is really important because you don't want all the bugs to be dead when they arrive at your customer's house. So make sure that you take into account the weather, where you are and where you're sending it to. If you're in a colder climate, you might need to insulate it a little bit so that the bugs don't freeze. And if you're in a warmer climate, you're probably going to have suitable ventilation. Put on those live animal stickers on the boxes as well. And as with so many products, quality is key. So feed the insects the right food, because then the people that you're selling it to will be happy, because they will have happy pets. Another tip is to be careful how you store the bugs, because you don't want them escaping and infesting your house. A roach in a big Rubbermaid container, Tupperware, that's good because you can sell it, but a roach under your mattress is less appetizing, especially for you and your girlfriend. Now, I don't think my fiance will be too keen on me starting this as a side hustle, so I'm going to stick to buying businesses and growing my Airbnb business. So if you're interested in any of that, I'll pop a link down in the description to some other videos that you can check out. Now, if you found this video helpful, or at least different, let me know down in the comments. But also crush the like button and subscribe. I'm making videos all about making money in all shapes and sizes. Now, the YouTube algorithm thinks you're gonna like this video next, so check it out. I'll see you in there, and let's hustle together.